No, don't do it. It's only $16 and it'll go so well with Kirk and Spock. Don't do it. It's kind of sad when they can mass produce a model pre-made car better than I can paint one. Darn you, Kyosho. This genius chopped his own head off. Another accident. You get the joke. Oh, how adorable. Godzilla food. Well, hello, Blue Troopers. Max of Max's Models here. I left the comfort of my cozy home today to go out and do a little bit of work in the TARDIS. Had to get some finish some of that rearranging we were working on. I got some old furniture pieces moved in to get some stuff up off the floor. It's coming together now. I am getting more and more shelf space made available for displays. Be able to rearrange the models. I'm still a long way from being done with it, getting the paint shelf organized. But the work areas are starting to take shape. I'll probably put some shelves back up on that wall. But I wanted to declutter the video area a little bit. So this is where a lot of the videos are going to get shot. But my wife had some leftover furniture pieces that I was able to put out of the way. And that's going to move a lot of stuff out of the way. Also, I went and got some Super El Cheapo filters because the filter in the paint booth was getting totally clogged. So this should help with that a little bit. $5 for 5 filters. So I went over to Hurricane Hobbies and they had the new Airfix British 1/35 scale truck. That's about a $50 kit, or $45, but it's supposed to be a reworked new molding. And as per what we talked about in the live stream, you know how expensive models have gotten, because that's one reason there aren't too many kids in there. I was looking at some of the also less expensive stuff that they have available that, may seem dated to the modern eye, but to a lot of us remembering it, from when we were kids, it's great. And I'm happy to see the guys like Atlantis and Glencoe are still putting out kits like that. On the slightly more expensive kits, you move up to something like these King Tigers, and it's the last thing a Sherman driver wants to see through his periscope. But, there'd be a couple of good ones to compare. But there's also some economy tanks available too, again, largely through Atlantis. And, of course, economy kit model aircraft, $20 to $25 range. And, of course, Airfix is, aiming at kids, trying to get people interested. So kudos to them for that. Ian's got a lot of models right now, a lot of Star Trek stuff and Star Wars stuff. And some of this came from estates and some of it's new from the manufacturers. And it's really good to see, but the prices are kind of all over the place. The X-Wing's like $21.35 for the Eagle. And of course, anything with a license like Grogu is probably going to be expensive. That was about $33. He's got a couple of build-ups, real basic ones on display to show the kids. So it's really good to see that they're aiming at the next generation. I had a couple of models on display also, some of Brett's work and some other stuff. And as outside of the glass, I figured, I'll grab some photos while I can. Really nice work, interesting way to display the model. Sometimes it annoys me how nice he makes his canopies look, and mine look like they were done with a crayon. Oh well. And, of course, there are some other figures from companies I wasn't that familiar with, vinyl figures and stuff. And I was never much of a comic book guy, but this stuff sells, so I'm glad he's able to get some. Some of these, again, of course, came from estates and stuff. Oh, Ian wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And also, I saw this RC half-track in 1/16 scale. That was pretty cool. I'm not really familiar with the company, but about $225. I considered it. It'd be fun to put it against my Tiger tank, but no, not this time. Perhaps next time. We'll see. I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to buy, but finish what you've got on your plate before you can have dessert. Well, anyway, guys, so today was mostly working on the TARDIS and visiting Hurricane Hobbies, and that's what I did. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. We'll talk at you later, and as always, model on. Okay, this 1/16 scale M16 Quad 50 half track is by Toro. It comes with a couple of figures. Let's say it's 230 bucks. That would really look good chasing my 1/16 scale Tegan Tiger around. Of course, a Quad 50 half track versus a Tiger. Yeah, that's going to end well.